Is this thing working? Hello? Oh my god. Alright, give me that. Yeah, working. Alright. So, if you're VOD Squad, you should know it's literally the same day. I did not work on this at all. Obviously, I didn't learn a goddamn thing. Um, basically, I. Fuck, what did I call this? Shoot. Basically, I got off, did my normal stuff throughout the day, and didn't do anything. I was gonna do that later, and we have not learned a thing. All right, I'm just throwing that out there. We haven't learned a goddamn thing. So there's nothing's gonna happen here. Um, Nothing good anyway. Nothing good. Um, that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I didn't know we were gonna be solo tonight, which is fine. You know what I mean? But we are. So it's just me. And I figured instead of playing Windrose and getting way ahead of bro, not that it really seems to matter, but I've been trying to keep the levels relatively similar. So instead of getting like really far ahead of him, like in the games we play, or like the gear, I suppose. So instead of getting like way ahead of him, I figured I'd do this because I just felt like we didn't really do it much this week, and quite frankly, we need a lot of work. So I figured we'll see how it goes. What I did do is I set this up so that it captures full screen, which so far so all right. Um, I shrink hand cam so that maybe you can see more can cam. And I guess we'll go from there. I don't know. Um, I don't know if this will be more clear, less clear. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Uh, I don't feel like this looks particularly good. I don't feel like I'm ready for this. I probably should have just played Windrose. But here we are. We're probably gonna crash out. This might be a shorter night stream wise, probably longer for an art stream. Just because I don't know, man. I really bit off more than I can chew here. Really chewed off more than I can bite. Um, but anyway, all of that's really just to say we are no more prepared now than we were earlier. So, if you were thinking, oh, hey, here we are. Why does this feel so weird? Oh, it's because it's Jesus. I'm cooked, dude. This whole time. What? 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 Dude, what is happening? I'm gonna lose it, man. What is going on? Is it just not enough? Okay. What? Bro, somebody take this fucking pen away from me, dude. I am gonna lose my shit. Sorry, I hit the mic cable. I need to find a way to like foreshorten this. Oh, you know what I need? I don't think they make like a good one that I know of that's reasonably priced. I need like a 90-degree one though. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep working here. I guess since we didn't get to learn anything, my fault, by the way. The play might just have to be here to fucking send it on what we've got. I know that sucks. I know this isn't good. I know this isn't ideal. What just happened? Okay. But I don't really see a way around this. Like, I'm just not that guy. It's really all just my fault for taking on something we weren't quite up to task for. But, you know, what can you do? I don't know how to make this better. Where's Buck Cherry? I need him to say, I can't make it right. You know? I don't know. I feel like this both needs to be wider and smaller at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. I just think I'm gonna have to use shadows to like actually portray this. But like I feel like the base is so not good that it's not gonna look good, even if I like give my best shadow work. I think maybe my only hope here is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Come on, that's fucking funny, dude. Laugh. Laugh. Bro, laugh. Bro, why aren't you laughing, bro? Bro. It's like it's too angular. I don't know how else to describe this. I somehow need more curve but less curve and more angle but less angle. I think the big issue is I just don't know how to do it. If I just like send that. Fuck, that's so goddamn bad. Oh my god, it's a joke. Okay. If I do that, hold on. I do that. Ooh, okay. Then maybe like some sort of merge here if we can. Almost okay. Not really, but almost. I feel like that's the best we've done. It's just not good. I don't know how else to describe this. It's still not good, but it might be the best I've done yet. I've already spent 10 minutes trying to redraw this line. What if we just like... But like, you know... Bro! Oh my god, no. No. I think I'm trying too hard to match what's going on here. And I just don't have that skill. Or the style. So like, it's just completely looking goofy as hell, man. I don't know, why does it feel like theirs works so much better? But it's like, it doesn't. Like, if you sit there and you look at it, like, the spine doesn't make sense. What's she doing? But like, I like it, you know? So like, it makes sense. Or am I just forgiving it because it's, you know, something I like? Is that it? What if I wanted to break? Bro, that's definitely not it. How do I do this? All right, we're gonna try a new strat. Come out. Come out. Wherever you are. Okay, so now we gotta try and fix this up. See, this, it just don't make sense. But I swear, I am just copying what bro's done. I swear to you. It's barely different. It's so different, it's not even close. But, geez, I don't know how bro's doing it. What if I send it on the dress? Hold on. Will that help add maybe like a little bit of perspective here? To like maybe shift the way I'm feeling about it? I think it is. I think that's huge. It's not like good, but it's like it's having the effect that I want. I just don't know if it's right, you know? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm in this weird space where I feel like I just need to move on from this, but I can't move on from this because I just don't know where to go. Man, what the fuck are my neighbors doing? It supposedly they got a bunch of kids there, but like I swear sometimes it sounds like a fucking factory. Bro, oh no. You know what? I'm drawing the arm as if I'm not drawing the whole arm. What if I just draw the whole arm? And like we put maybe, what if we put a little curve in it? You know, fuck it. So now the body just doesn't make sense, right? So like what the hell were we doing? What were we cooking? Were we cooking? I don't think I'm cooking. I forgot I can do that, and that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I think part of my problem here might actually be the body is too long. So it's really, really throwing me off. So what if I just like, I don't know, fake the arm thing? It just happens to be going off screen. Nothing to do with the fact that I can't draw an arm or a hand. Okay. So let's try and, you know, maybe make that work. What if we, hold on. Wait. What if we do this? Wrong thing. And then something like that, maybe? Do you know what I mean? So like we kind of give the impression of crossed arms. See, now the neck feels really weird. Maybe the neck was always really weird. Maybe this whole thing is just chopped. Do we just scrap it and draw something else tonight? I feel like we do. I don't know how else to put it. Feel like we almost have something here, but like it's so hard to like do this without an actual reference. I really should have just stayed closer to the original. Who are these people? I probably, you know what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't open that. I don't know who I accidentally clicked on. Who the fuck keeps liking my tweets? Can y'all stop? I didn't ask for this. Let's look at the notifications. Who? There's nobody. It's bots. It's bots. Get out of here, bots. I don't want you. Come on, bro. So apparently there's a new Final Fantasy expansion coming out relatively soon. I don't know exactly when. But all right, if you've never played Final Fantasy 14, is a spoiler sort of. I mean, kind of from the start you're told about this stuff, but just fair warning, I guess it's spoiler. So you've had your chance. Final Fantasy XIV's story is about preventing something called the rejoining that a group of individuals wants to cause to create the world once again as it once was before they split it on sort of accident. They did it on purpose, but like accidentally. Like it was like a byproduct of something they did in order to undo something else that they fucked up. It was a series of fuck ups, basically. So you're preventing something called the rejoining every step of the way, because every time a rejoining happens, effectively a world that has been split off from the original dies. And with it, a lot of people, as well as in what's called the source world, the world everything's rejoining to, gets a major cataclysmic event and a lot of people die. And occasionally people from those other worlds end up in the source world and vice versa. But ultimately, we, as the Warrior of Light, end up trying to prevent this rejoining, and we ultimately prevent it by stopping the people who are causing these cataclysms by speeding up the rejoining. This new expansion trailer apparently is going to have us actively causing a rejoining. I don't know. It said something about making a rejoining happen. So I guess we just spent the last 9 expansions or whatever for nothing. We're gonna rejoin everything anyway. Bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know. I'm probably gonna play it whenever it comes out. I don't know if it's gonna be like exactly as soon as it comes out, but it's definitely gonna get played by me at some point, even if I have to play it solo. Um, Again, not sure how you know, fuck, how do you make a fingernail, bro? Not sure how it's gonna turn out, but hopefully it turns out. Not sure how it's gonna go. Like if I have to play it solo, I'll play it solo. Um, but I'm probably gonna play it. Hmm. I feel like these fingers aren't long enough. I don't know how to explain it. All right, whatever the finger situation's gonna be, we're gonna have to do it later because I don't know what the fuck I'm cooking up here. Okay. I think we're just gonna have to start moving on. So let's put a little. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. Not really liking how this particular spot here is looking. Just trying to get her all cheeked up on a Saturday afternoon, you know? Okay. So let's try and I guess for now we'll swap these. Um, Guess we'll just do things the lazy way. Okay, apparently not. Where? Oh, it's so... Okay, wait. We're good. We're good. Nope, it's broken. It's broken. All of my hard work making lart, defeated by my hard work fucking up that lart. Shit. Yeah, it's kind of what happens when you're not particularly good at things, you know? Just doesn't come out that well. I might try and do this one a little differently. We're going to try and generally work with the lart here, but I think maybe we'll try and plan for removing the lart. I don't know how this is going to work out, but maybe that'll help me. That really just selected outside of it again. Where is it possibly raking? It's blinking right here. Right there. Okay, I think we're finally in. Okay. So now we're going to need a relatively, I think, opaque-ish layer, although this is going to fuck up the background stuff if we want to do anything with that. And then we're going to just probably pick a peach, right? Peach adjacent. I love peaches. I could eat a peach for hours. That's not ideal. Where is it broken? I sealed that. Is it somewhere on the arm? No. Maybe this? I don't think so, though. It's there. Okay. Let's undo that. What a pain in the ass, bro. Hold on, before we do anything, hold up. Almost forgot to do this. We're just gonna call it P-Town. Of course. Welcome to P-Town, dumbass. What if we just, like, maybe clean this up a little bit if we can? All right. Let's double check. We are on the right layer. Fantastic. Okay. What's going on in the middle of her back here? You see this? What did I do? What the fuck is that? Can you see it? Oh no. What am I doing, bro? Okay. Hopefully this doesn't absolutely become chalked. I don't like the fact that it's got all of the hair. I'm trying to see where it's failed. I guess maybe here. We're about to find out. Oh, wait. We're on the wrong layer. That's why I failed. That's why I failed. We're good. We're good. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Is it here? Wait, it might be like right there. No, that looks connected to me. So if I oh, fuck. All right. I meant to invert selection. I don't understand how it's like breaking out of this. Is it there? Yep. Drawing is the worst experience of my life, bro. Not even kidding. I had it on eraser, so it wouldn't have even fucking mattered. God damn it, dude. I don't understand how something so fun sometimes can be just so ridiculously miserable others. It really sucks. It's breaking out here. Yeah. God damn it, man. I'm pretty sure I can change like the sensitivity here to where that would probably be fine. It's just annoying though, you know? It's just frustrating. It doesn't feel like I should have to. Okay, I think we got her. Oh my god, there's so much I gotta fucking do. We gotta get the ear. We gotta get the fucking neckline better. No wonder why they drew so much fucking hair. They didn't want to deal with the neckline, bro. I don't blame them. We are Lart. How? Huh? There we go. There we go. We got that one. I was gonna say, how are we not getting that? That's so strange to me. Hey, Lart, please. This one might break free. I want to break free. Oh, wrong one. You know what? I can't leave that because people are going to say that's fucking AI. Should I leave that? I want to leave it because I don't give a fuck. Um, but I probably shouldn't leave it from you know, perspective. What perspective? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know, bro. Okay, I'm already. I want to break free. Come on, stupid fuck. Do 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 do. I might pick like a darker gray. What do we think? I kind of like that eye color on it. Question is, do we who's liking my tweets? Stop it! What the fuck? It's another another one of those fucking bots. I do like that color, but I don't know if I can even replicate it. So, question is, do we bother? Or do we just pick like something that I feel like would go with it, like a reddish? Right? I feel like red and like gray hair is a classic. Or am I tripping? Classic anime vibe, right? Kind of reminds me of a lab rat, to be honest with you. All right. We'll think about the hair and the eye. Okay. Um. All right. Maybe we do this. No, that's gonna fucking leak, isn't it? All right. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I feel like black dress is classic. It's gonna be gray right now, and then we'll like shade it in and whatnot. But it is what it is. All right. How bad is this? Okay, we got a breach here. We probably get a breach from that. We definitely get a breach from that. I'm fucking cooked, dude. What am I doing? All right. Why do I do this to myself? Like I just I'm fucking selected in on something and I'm trying to draw. Sorry, draw. My bad. I meant draw. Fuck, I can't be saying words right, man. It makes me sound educated and we can't have that. People gotta think I'm stupid so that like wait, I am stupid. Never mind. All right. I think we're selecto dickoed in. Selecto dicko. Hey. Hey. All right. Okay. How the fuck do I do the hair? This is this is an unmitigated disaster. Absolutely an unmitigated. This is not going to end well for me. Mostly because it didn't start well for me and I don't know what I'm doing. We are 100% winging this. Oh my god, this is so fucking just disastrous, bro. I I'm so fucking shocked, bro. Somebody fucking bail me out of this. Why did I choose this? Okay, so we're gonna work on the eyes a sec. Thinking like, should I Google like lab rat red or something? Oh, are we selected on eraser tool or something? Okay, that's some type of red. I actually almost feel like that could work if we like make it darker and lighter in spots. We might try this. What do I do for the whites though is the problem. I'm going to try something new. So we're going to select in here. Usually I just go straight black on the pupils. What if we go like that and then like mix it or oh okay, that didn't that okay. Um okay, we do have a strat for that. I might just leave that. We can always undo that later. Okay. So let's hit him with it. Why do I feel like this is wobbling on me, bro? Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby. Okay, let's reselect this color. And let's maybe pick like a very light. Okay, this bitch high as fuck, man. It's too close to the skin tone, I feel like. What do we think? We might just have to go white. Which is a problem. Oh, fuck. We're on LART. Okay. We're no longer on LART, and we're clear. Thank you, LART. Paul LART. Mop. Okay. So the hair situation is crazy, huh? So the problem is we have a lot of openings. So what if I just like, we can't do the thing, right? But what if I just like, you know, like, do you know? So if I do like that, okay. This isn't necessarily the right gray. Neither is that, is it? I mean, theirs is much lighter, but I'm looking for maybe like a... I kind of want to say like a darker gray, like a reddish gray, but I don't think maybe we don't go for it. I feel like a dark gray like this might be too much though. Okay, this is not working the way I wanted it to. I was hoping that I could like contain it. All right, we're gonna have to actually fucking fix the LART. That's fine. That gives us time to consider our options here. So, LART, Paul LART, mop. Fine. Not so fine. Better. Okay. That should be okay. I don't know what the fuck that shape is, but bring joy, I guess. You know. All right, fine. I don't know why these are turning into like little airplane tails, but hey, I'm just gonna take it. I feel like if I keep I keep stopping to like explore myself here, we're just never gonna be satisfied. So at a certain point, I just have to like send it. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's something. Okay. Okay. So I think we're like relatively sealed in here. Oh, my bad. My mistake. My apologies. How do you like your mistake? I made too many steaks, Mark. Okay, I think what happened here is we moved it down after dealing with the way I very poorly did things. Do you know what I mean? You goofy ass bitch. I actually really like the white hair combo. Okay, so that obviously didn't work. But why? Where am I fucking up? Wait, that one worked. Wait a minute. We're in. Holy shit, we're in. So what if we just take that gray? That ooh, with the base different shade? Not bad, right? Hold on, let's get some water and get a further look. It's funny. Look, I'm not super satisfied with this. I got to be honest. But with the color, it's already like 100 times better. It definitely does still look kind of flat though. So here's what I'm seeing. The flow is just nowhere near as smooth as the original, right? The lines are very stiff. It feels a lot more flat. I get that I haven't done like the shading and whatnot yet. I don't think it's gonna like be that huge of a difference. But the flow of theirs is just so much nicer. Like the lines are so much cleaner. I part of that might be a brush. Like they have just a nice brush, it looks like. Um, from what I've seen, there's like two types of artists. Ones who are apparently just like me and they're actually really good. You know what I mean? Like they're not like me in that they're actually good, but they're just like me. They basically use eraser and like fine pencil, one paintbrush, and maybe like one other brush. Like apparently that's very common. And here I was thinking like I'm gonna have to like at a certain point just fucking send it and learn brush stuff. But apparently like people just fucking do like one size fits all stuff and just send it on that. And then there's people who have like specialized brushes for every occasion and they're like almost like stamps. So like it's a series of things that just get pasted repeatedly and they just kind of send it on that. I don't know, man. Uh, it's very interesting. But I guess maybe I don't. I mean, I feel like I still might try and get some new brush stuff going, but I'm impressed with how far we've come effectively just using pencil and like the watercolor brush and fill tool basically. Well, an eraser, I guess. But here's what I'm seeing. I'm not a huge fan of this mouth placement. I kind of want to move it up a little bit, but I just don't think we can at this point. I think it's too small. The eye thing, if I make this work, I think it could be good. I don't know if I can make it work because I'm just not very good. The hair color, I'm digging. Skin color, I kind of like. Maybe would like it a little paler just because I feel like really pale skin and gray slash white hair is always like a classic anime vibe. And if we're going anime classics, you know, why not? But ultimately, I don't know. I feel like this is okay, but I just didn't do a good job capturing the original like was the plan. So it's really hard to say how I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, did I do okay? I did okay. But like, did I do okay? It's not what I set out to do. Therefore, I don't feel like I'm doing it justice. But like for my skill level, on like if I am honest with myself, we were never going to make something as good as the original. So like is the best I can do okay? And I think the answer is yeah. I think this isn't like I think at the end of the day when I'm done with this, oh, yeah, arguably done, relatively done, but I think at the end of the day when I am done with this, I think I'll be able to look at it and say, "You know what? That's pleasant to look at." And I think That's the best I can hope for at my skill level. I don't know how else to put it. Other than I just suck and obviously couldn't do the original justice. But like, you know, okay. Soon here we gotta address the lighting issue. Um, so for me, their lighting isn't making a whole lot of sense. But we'll get there when we get there, which is probably actually pretty soon. I do have to like do the eyelashes. I'm questioning whether or not I should do them as gray. Cause like, okay, I feel like yes, but also I feel like it's gonna really just get lost in the face. And maybe I should just go uh black, you know? Just to like really draw attention to the eyes, you know? So let's do a test. I already don't like it because it's so close to like the white and pale skin that it's really brightening it for me. I was hoping that it would make it feel darker. Yeah, we're probably gonna shade that in. I think we're going black. And believe it or not, like my biggest deciding factor I haven't even done yet, but I can already tell that it's just gonna have such a huge impact comparatively. It's the oop oop. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just do it now. It's these. I think we need this black. I know it's gonna be like grayish right now, but if this were this color, it would have really just felt like it was a part of the hair and not a lash. And we want that to feel like a lash. Now, does that feel like a good lash? Probably not. Um, but you know, feels very 2000s, you know what I mean? Like anime baddie. That's on me though, to be fair. Actually, I hate being fair. I'm a critic. I'm a hater. World's number one hater. Ya boy. Okay, not ideal, but that's fine. We can take care of some of this in a detail layer if we have to. Okay. So let's go ahead and select, deselect. What do we have here? Got that. We got these. Okay. Oh, my bad. My mistake. Yeah, that is my mistake. That's Mima's steak, bro. Give it back. Man, who the fuck's Mima? Wait, isn't that someone's aunt? Is it aunt or aunt? Let's settle the debate right now. Is there a debate? Am I the only one who has trouble pronouncing things? Wait, what? The fuck did I just say? Wait, did I just... What the fuck did I just do? I'm gonna undo that because I don't know where I am right now. Let's start here so that we actually know where we are. All right, so we got that. So that means this is nothing, which means that's something. Okay. So this is something, but I think I just filled in the wrong thing, right? That's why it made no fucking sense. But I accidentally just fucking imitated AI art somehow. I'm telling you, I'm human slop. I'm delicious human slop, bro. Slurp me up. Slurm me, bro. Bro, these fucking... It's so... That's my line art. That's my line art, man. It's so fucking ass. Sketch tier. What the fuck am I doing? Who the fuck invited this guy, man? What am I doing? I'm every negative meme right now. Can I please fucking select this? Thank you. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it. If ever there was a crash out, it's about to be now. On this channel right now. See it live. I'm gonna fucking lose it. There's no way. I know for a fact we did it. Thank you. Very cool. I don't like these here, but I'm not changing them. I knew we would get here. I knew I wouldn't change something. That's what we're not changing. Okay. Let's go to Pallet Town real quick. Let's get a little dripper going. Let's... Bro, drip me. Come on, man. What the fuck tool did I just select, by the way? P-Town, USA, baby. Yeah, baby. That's what it's all about. Bro, what the... Oh. I'm so cooked. You know what? That one's fair, right? Like, come on. Come on. That's within the realm of doability. Even smart people would do that. Maybe. All right, let's suck on that. Suck on that eyelid. Wait. You know what? I was right. I should have stopped talking. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm staring at least 3 problems not involved with whatever the fuck it is I'm doing. Okay. The first problem is this and that are not colored in. The second problem is I just have this random fucking line here and I don't know what it's supposed to be for. The third problem is I just feel like this is too low. Now, I'm going to try a little something something here. And I'm going to hope that I can pull it off. Whether or not I can, that's a story for right the fuck now. Okay. What do we think? I hate it. Anyway. I'm, I'm so fucked, man. All right, we're going to try this. Okay. Thank fuck. Because I did not want to have to do anything else. So this belongs here. All right, now for the real problem. What do I do with that? Do I just fucking, like, make it up? Bro, what? Huh? Oh, I'm on that. Okay, so I think I can make this look okay if I just make this gray and we just like kind of fucking roll with it. But it's sketch. That could backfire on us because it's a very like weirdly perfectly whatchamacallited line. Okay. So let's zoom out. So we have the inner eyelid to do. I don't know if we want to do it. If I get rid of the lart. Okay, no, first off, get the fuck out of here. I actually really like it without the lart. I don't know. There's something about it for me. I like that. Anyway, I hate it. I think we need to do a lot more with the back of the head. It feels very like just, I don't know. This feels weird right here. But I don't know what I can do because it already feels weird. So like, am I just cooked? Okay. So let's go ahead and do, I forgot, does this doesn't go on top, right? Feel like this goes on bottom. So let's just do like, um, hold on. Let's do a LART and then we'll select, and then we want to invert selection, right? So let's just see what happens if we do that. All right. So yeah, this has to go under it. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. So let's just like draw a couple lines and we'll see where we're at. All right. That doesn't work for me. So let's maybe work on the neck. Well, hold on. All right. So for them, and I feel like this really works for them, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. Um, but like it works in that it shows the contours of like the back. But the problem is it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So they have some heavy shadow here, but like under the hair, not on it. We'll just run with that. I get it, it's a work in progress for them. They have it here, and then like down to here, and then they like kind of come up and go like that, right? And just, well, for now, we'll imagine it's not necessarily solid, but we'll imagine it's all shaded here more or less, and then like a little less shaded here. But like, where is the light coming from that makes sense? Do you know what I'm saying? So they have, again, this was a work in progress. They might not have gotten to it yet. It's darker here and like under, but the hair is untouched. We'll just assume they didn't get to that. Um, but then it's like light all up here, and then like a light here, and then like dark. I'm not seeing what really causes that, other than no, that would that would make the head cast a shadow over the shoulder. So it can't be like an overhead light from this direction here, like in the top right. What would, I feel like I want to copy theirs because it's something I can visually see, and it's adding, like I said, contour to the body to make it look less flat. And I'm not sure I know how to do that without a reference. I mean, I couldn't even draw the fucking body with a reference. The problem is I don't understand how this light's working, right? Because if the shoulder is light here and here, then your neck isn't dark like this, right? Because the light has to be coming from this way, which means like this part of your head here is probably getting hit by some level of light. And I don't know, man. Do I just make it up and pray? Undo everything that we were showing. Okay. So first things first, I'm the realist. Um, Here's what I'm thinking. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. Fuck, I gotta stop quoting songs, man. It's all I know how to speak, though. God damn it. Sorry, the next like 6 things queued up in the word is that, yeah. Okay. So, I want to make this like reddish. I don't know if I should. Just put that. Fuck. What if I just invert it for a second? Put that there. I don't know if this is the right play. I don't know if this is the right color. This is what we're going with right now. So what I'm gonna do is be unhappy. Extremely, extremely unhappy. So let's, I guess, just send it. I don't know how to do this. Who would have guessed? Guy doesn't know what do. Shade, select, invert. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So let's go ahead and hit it with that maybe. It's not good. Okay. So let's get that going. And one. Okay. So now I'm going to try and keep relatively inside this area. Maybe increase just a smidgen. And then we'll try and blend a lot of this later. Just to try and like get it like a little more uniform feeling. And then we'll try and erase certain areas that we just don't feel like work, or maybe need to be lighter or darker. I don't know. This seems like the only way I know how to do this. It's not ideal and it's not going to be great, but I don't know how else to do this. So we're just sending it. We're at the send it stage, bro. You know, I think it'll be easier to just lart that one out. Probably would have been easier to lart this one out too, actually. Okay. Alright, so let's just see what happens if we hit some of this with a little blendo. Maybe make it look a little smoother. Man, that just doesn't look good to me. I think it's too red. What do we think? I'm feeling it's too red. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's just too dark? Okay. What if I like, I don't know, maybe blend just a smidge of white in here? So like just slightly lighten it. I know I could do a lighten layer, but that won't blend as well. But if I blend it, what if I like increase blend size too? I'm not liking this. I don't know what it is. This just doesn't feel right to me. This feels like a wound. All right, we're undoing all of this. I know, I know, I know. It's the best we can do. I'm sorry, this color just ended up being too dark for me. For this, like, particular combo. Oh, this is so wasting my hard drive space. Okay. Sorry about that. We have like a pink here. What does this do for us? It's actually not terrible. Wait, am I cooking? Am I onto something with this? And then like, I don't know, maybe just like a very, you know? Then we just kind of... Nope. Too subtle. I don't know. The only thing I can seem to maybe sort of get to work for me ever, I guess, is black. But like, this just doesn't look right, does it? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have the same, like, charm. Okay. Too bright. All right, let's do this strat real quick. So let's grab skin color. So that's here on the thing. I don't know. Do we try like like a blue? Hold on. Let's redo this. Grab skin color. Go here. And then we just invert and then maybe like go for a blue. So how does that look? This doesn't make sense though, you know? Why blue? Does that work? I don't feel like that works. It's weird. I almost feel like this works better, but just not like good enough. If I just zoom in. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's shrink this. All right. I might just send it on this, even though I'm not really sold on this. Just because I don't think I can do any better right now. I don't know how to put it other than that. Ugh, that just looks like a fucking burn, victim's body, which is, all right, I shouldn't put it that way. It's not what I'm going for. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I don't know how to make shadows, so I'm like getting a result I'm not trying to get, and it's frustrating. That's how we need to put that. But, it's like there's nothing necessarily wrong with how this looks. It's just that it's not what I'm trying to do, and I just don't have the skill to do or express that. That's why we're frustrated here. Maybe that needs to go into the detail layer. Maybe that'll help us. Okay. We're gonna just roll with this for now, and we'll do some other stuff on the detail layers. Okay. So let's take this then. Okay. Is this something? Are we cooking? I don't think so. It's like turning white somehow. Okay. Oh, I was on a fucking alert layer. Damn it, dude. That's so frustrating because that was actually kind of okay. It's what I get. I was wondering why it kind of felt a little lighter than it should have because of the multiplier layer, but I think we're okay now. It sucks that I basically had to do it twice, but it is what it is, you know? So maybe just get it a little darker, like right here. And then, oh no, okay. Can we, there we go. And then if we're gonna do that, let's go ahead and do that. Sorry. Do that, and then go back to shade. What the fuck did I just do? Sorry. Let's do LART. Select that. Now we go back to shade. So let's take that. Just like get real dark here, maybe. And then we'll try and blend that. I hate so much that this just fucking turns goddamn white at the edges. I don't understand that at all, man. So frustrating. So frustrating. Zero cooking is being done at the moment. Alright, so let's select black. Maybe I should have just used the exact same fucking color for the whole thing. That probably would have been smart. Alright, so let's do this whole thing here, and then cover it. God, it's so frustrating the way it doesn't work. It doesn't work, bro. Oh, it's so stupid. We're gonna have to do this like very much by hand. I don't know if this makes a whole lot of sense given the rest of it, but it makes sense, I think, in reality that this would be darker. Okay. So we got to do the skin layer. What is that? I think the shadow comes out a little too much on the chin. Bro, what did I just select? Oh, wrong thing. That's what I just selected. Fuck. Do that first. Then we'll do that. Oh, it's a art layer. I'm gonna lose it. This point, it doesn't even look close to the fucking original. Okay. Right. I think I might just make this one like borderline black because if you think about it, this would be very dark. So would that last one actually. Right, because it's like right at the hairline. Am I crazy? Maybe like a shade of black over that. Tell me I'm not crazy. Okay. So let's just take a second. What does this look like? Lartless? Actually, not that bad. I mean, there's random white lines, which is weird, but I don't know. Something about that I like. Okay. Why does this look so familiar? Who the fuck is this? I'm searching gray hair anime girl. Literally all of them look like this. Okay, that doesn't fucking help me. I should have gone with silver, right? Okay. Okay, they're not all. Why do I feel like they're all red eyes, but these are all like blue eyes? Man, I don't even know who these people are. Is there no fucking. Maybe let's change it to silver. Change it to silver. Who the fuck is this? Is that it? Is it the Rosario whatchamacallit girl in her silver hair form. Is that who I'm thinking? It doesn't feel like it. Definitely not Elf Boy from gamer guy thing. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck this is. I'm cooked. Who was I thinking of? This is somebody. I don't know who, but it is somebody. Who this is, I don't know. But it's them. Okay. All right. How do we want to do the hair? Do I add the shoulder blades? I don't know. I'm kind of like this like random blotchiness is kind of growing on me. It feels a little incomplete, but at the same time, I'm kind of liking it. How the fuck did my phone's calculator? What am I calculating, bro? Wait a minute. All right, just 3 more scrolls, and I'm sure to find random silver hair, red eye girl. Definitely not her, but I did know who this is. This is the girl from Fate Stay Night. I make jokes about that shit all the time. Or wait, which one is it? Fate Grand Order? There's 400 of them. Don't ask me, but there's a little silver-haired, red-eyed girl in that. That's not the one I was thinking of. One I'm thinking of, for some reason, it feels like it's a much older style of anime. I just cannot think of it. What if it's not even an anime? What if it's like just some artwork I saw at some point? Oh, we got purple eyes. No. Who the fuck am I cooking up here? Definitely not Freeman. I can tell you that much. All right. Okay. Think we might do a little more with the right shoulder at some point. What point? I don't fucking know, bro. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Let's go ahead and do something with these eyes. What that something is, I don't know. Okay. What if we just like cook something up here? What do we think of that? Okay. It's actually not that bad. And then we'll just lighten it later in like the lightning round. And then let's get like in the pupil hole though. And let's like start puping it, you know? Bro, I feel like I'm gonna pupe. Okay. So something along those lines. And then select, deselect. Maybe we'll just like slightly blend, but not. It's a little too much blend. That's a little too much blend. Shrink it and then zoom in. I know we're not supposed to be doing this. I know. Okay. Maybe should be a little lighter, I guess. Feel like the ear maybe needs to be a little shaded in. Does this feel right? This doesn't feel right. Okay. Okay. I don't think we're cooking with this. It's going to sound kind of strange, but what if I wanted to break? If I fill this in as this color and just kind of like scent it a little, just a smidgen, and maybe, you know? Okay. Just a little bit of shading to bring a little bit of stuff into here. That eye feels really flat to me for some reason. So how do I do this nose? So I feel like we got to do something. You know? Like the nose knows. So shouldn't you? Feels weird. I don't really like it. But it somehow feels weird and right at the same time. I don't know how to explain that. I think the problem might be that it's just too dark. I think maybe the mouth is too low as well. So it's a bit late to try and fix it. Okay. How the fuck do I do this hair, though? Like a dark gray, maybe, and then... No, that doesn't... Does that make sense? Okay, this here would make sense as darker. And then, like, right there. And then maybe, like, the inner side of that. Maybe, like, here. And then, like, the outer side. This should be relatively dark, I think. Bro, what the fuck was I cooking up down here, bro? Oh, no. I don't think I was cooking anything with this. Maybe just a smidge larger. It's actually like a lot larger, not a smidge. Okay. Why do I keep smelling a skunk? I don't like this. Not ideal for me. Let me tell you that. Maybe I touched something and it's on my hands. I don't feel like I smell anything on my hand directly, but like I smell it in here, so it's like it's got to be somewhere. Well, that's not ideal. Zoom in. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What the fuck is it that I'm doing? Nobody knows, not even me. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, I don't have a reference for this, so I'm just having to fucking wing it. And as you all may know, by you all I mean nobody watching this because nobody fucking watches this, as they shouldn't. But as you all may know, I don't know what I'm doing. So, you know, we're just kind of fucking sending it, and as you might imagine, that is not a good play, huh? That's why I didn't, like, seal it in, even though I probably should have. That's what a smart person would have done. Bro, what am I doing? Okay. See if we can't maybe make up for some of this, like, weirdness here. Man, this feels so strange to me. All right. So, this hair is supposed to maybe be under there a bit, I'm thinking. And then that maybe comes in like that. And all that should be quite a bit darker. Okay. Alrighty then. Cut that up. Come on, man. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Okay. I think we got to do something for like the hairline. What that is, I don't know, but we got to do something about it. Do, 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 do. Why does it feel like I'm not drawing right now? What am I missing? Okay. One day we're going to figure out who the fuck we're drawing. Then maybe things will come all together. Probably not, though. And I'm sorry in advance. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Can we maybe like blend this just... Oh, that too much blend. No. A little too much blend on it. A little too much blend on the Barbie, you know? Is this right? This doesn't feel right, like, at all, man. I don't know how to explain it, but this feels so wrong to me. This one, I do think I can maybe blendo Dicko in. Because we didn't really have anything up here yet. Okay. You know what? Let's zoom out and take a sec. Why does everything I draw look so fucking depressed? Why does she look so fucking depressed? What did I do, bro? That's it. We're gonna keep looking. Holy shit, is this Kakashi? Is that who I'm drawing? Wait, hold on. Is it an Inuyasha character? No, surely not. Not the Sesshomaru's, dude. Wait. So, okay. Red eyes. What if we do red eyes? Is that it? The fuck is K Project? I don't remember that. I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't remember it. Bro, I don't know who this is. I'm checking out. We just need a second. So I'm trying to think of what more to do with the hair. I feel like I need to figure out a way to like shade those like ribbony parts better. I also need to maybe stick some more in there or like some like stray strands or something. It's just not really feeling right to me. I'm just like, okay, we have to do shading on the forehead. We got to maybe do like a little shading, a little more shading here. We got to hit these things. And then I feel like this needs to be darker here, but also like maybe lighter. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't know how to do it, you know? We're fucking winging this every step in the goddamn way, man. Look, all I'm saying is if I ever win the lottery, we're forging knives on stream. The art's gone. Okay, the art's probably not gone, but there'll be signs such as knives everywhere. Fuck, they're already everywhere. There'll be other signs. Okay. I just, I don't know, man. Looking at it, I feel like the hair is the worst part. Like, okay, the bottom, like, the body's not great. But, like, for me, that's not bad, right? Like, you know, for me, for this guy, that's not bad. All right. You know, you're a little slim, sure. But, you know, I like the slimmies. I grew up watching Fresh Prince, right? I know that word. You know, we're just into petite women around here. Is she concerningly petite? Probably. Might be anorexic. We should talk to her. But it's not, she's probably gonna shoot me because she looks a little violent. Um, looks very upset that I'm asking her if she's okay. But at least her hand's not over her drink, so we're in, huh? Right? I mean, that's basically it. That's basically it. Shit. I feel like we need maybe shading under the eye a little more, like a little cheekbone-ish. We need I don't know, maybe bigger lips. I feel like the lips are just weird. Oh, the eyes, bro. The eyes just aren't it. I'm stuck between also like let's still eat the lart. I actually like really like it without the lart. I've been feeling that way about a lot of my stuff. I don't know. The lart like it adds flow where it needs it because I really messed it up, right? Like it like gives design like especially something that's really blocky like the hair. It gives like I guess detail. That's the best way I can do it. But then like some of the stuff really just works so well without it. All right, let's cook. Just hold on and let me cook. That didn't work. Hold on. I have got to zoom in. I'm not that guy yet, so we got to do the little zoomy toomies, you know? Don't ya know? Hit it, Fergie. Yup. Yup. He's hit him with a little blend, yeah. Thank you for blending, my friend. Bro, that looks so fucking terrible. Oh my god. No. No, 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 no. Oh no. Maybe just a smidge bigger than that, yeah. Okay. I'm really tempted to just send it on, like, this. I didn't mean to do that, but we'll just send it for a sec. Okay. And the reason is I think it might help blend some of the lighter parts of the hair with the darker and then like maybe give a little more dimension. Maybe just like a smidge here. This should really help. So now we should have like a better gradient going on. And it should look a little more like, oh shit, wait, that actually looks sick. Wait, that actually looks really sick. Anyway, um, yeah, it's a lot nicer. Goddamn, she looking depressed as fuck though, right? Okay, so let's maybe take that. Just do like a slight, just very light here. I want contour, but I don't want like serious shadow the same way a lot of the rest of it's gotten. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So now let's try, I can't believe it. Let's try a lighten layer. Let's see. I feel like I don't know how much lighter I can go on some of this. So I'm a little worried. We'll see what we can pull off. So we'll just take a little bit of white. We're actually gonna try. That's right, this needs to be above the base, right? Is this even doing anything? Oh, it is. It's definitely doing stuff. Okay. Same way we just did the last thing. And we try and like blend it so it's a little less harsh. I don't feel like that worked very well for this. Can I? Thank you. Thank you very much. Worked pretty decently for the hair, I feel like. But I just don't feel like it worked too well for anything else. Just too light of colors, I guess. I don't know, maybe we do like a smidgen here. I don't know how to explain that I feel like some of these shadows need to be just like slightly less prominent. I don't know if this will save that though. That seems worse. Maybe not. Okay. Let's do another one. Call it deets. All right. So now we're going to run into some serious problems. This really can only, in my opinion, stand to make this worse. We're going to send it anyway. Are we okay? Seems too dark. Okay. I don't know what this is. I don't think we're cooking with that, so maybe we don't. Okay. Okay. These are like really sharply dark. I don't know about them. It's interesting. I'm not really getting the same feeling that I usually get from these, where I really want to retrace over every like LART line. I almost just want to like not, you know? Okay. Let's put it at around a 4. And I guess let's retrace over LART line. See where this gets us, maybe. And as we're going through, we'll try and do details. Reminds me, I gotta do the bangs, but like in the shade layer, I think. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, we got to do the eye as well. Kind of forgot about the eye. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, this is a detail layer. We can actually do this here. So now we do a little white. Interesting. What if we just, you know, hit it with that? What do we think? Just make that shit up as we go. Not bad, right? Not bad? Bro, I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I'm the wrong guy for that. No. Hoping we didn't have to zoom in like that, but we did. I'm just not like there yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm bad. I actually like that these are really close. I know they're probably not supposed to, so I'm gonna reduce that one a little bit, but I actually really liked that. I know you're not supposed to have like back to back really close to like the same height angle or whatever. But, you know, I don't know. There's something cool about it. It's a little satisfying on occasion. Like, it becomes a thing where you always expect it to not. Therefore, when it actually is, it can be engaging on occasion. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I should really know who it is I'm accidentally drawing here. It's on like the tip of my tongue. I actually think maybe it's a VTuber at this point. VTuber. And it's probably one that I've cooked up before. No, maybe not cooked up. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm cooking something up. What am I doing? Does anybody know what the fuck I'm doing, please? Thank you. Bro, this is a fucking disaster. Oh my god. What am I doing? My hand kind of hurt. My hand hurty. I don't like it. Somebody help me. Alright, I'm thinking for the bangs, the titty bang bangs here. We're gonna have to use that little red dick thing. Red dick strat. You know what I'm saying? God, I really actually hope you don't know what I'm saying, because honestly, what the fuck am I saying? Like, am I stupid? Bro, I don't like that. I don't like it, but it's gonna stay. Okay. Looks weird. I don't know that I like that. Whatever. I'm checked out, bro. Oh no, that ear ain't shaped right, is it? Hoey moey, hoey moey. God, I so miss being able to just like use my fingies to move the thing. It's so nice. You know, I'm not gonna pretend that I think this is really good work. Because first off, I think I can do better. Second, literally anyone could probably do better. Third, I don't actually think I can do better. I wish I could do better. Fourth, I think you could probably give a chimpanzee a paintbrush and they would do better. Fifth, um, yeah, I could probably do better. Anyway, my point here is I can definitely do better. I don't think this is particularly good, but what I will say, yeah, I know people like to get on me for like being a self hater, number one hater for myself. Um, what I will say though is I'll give them cred here. I actually feel like I did a reasonably decent job of salvaging this. Like if you told me this morning this would be like a legible piece of work, like it's not good, but if you told me this would turn out to not be just hot garbage, I would have laughed at you because there was no way, there was no coming back from this morning. I don't know how I managed to salvage this without actually getting to study what I wanted to study because I wasn't planning on drawing this tonight. I was planning on drawing tomorrow morning. So like I this is entirely fucking, ad lib. There is no fucking direction. And some of that shows, right? Absolutely. But like there is just no fucking direction. You know what I mean? Like it's I impressed myself a little bit. I didn't think I was the guy to pull this recovery job off. I'm not saying I think it's the greatest, but I am saying I didn't think I could turn this around without like a whole lot of help. Now, part of this is time frame here, right? This is going to be probably like a 3 hour ish, 4 maybe even hour stream, right? So we're already 2.5 hours in. We've had a lot more time than this morning's like hour and a half to 2 hours, you know? So we're basically what 4 hours in on this piece. A real artist would probably have, quite frankly, done like three much higher tier works in this same amount of time. So, like, obviously, I'm not very good. I'm not very fast. This isn't ideal. All that goody shit. But I do have to hand it to me. I am one smooth operator. No, I actually do have to. I feel like I surprise myself sometimes. I really genuinely didn't think I was going to be able to salvage this, and I thought I was going to have to fully scrap it. And to be fair, there was a lot of like revisions to what was supposed to ultimately be the line art, right? We are pretty far from some of the line arts here. Um, so revision. This is a revisionist history here, but you know, I am quite surprised with myself. I'll just leave it at that. I didn't think I'd pull anything close off. And this is like not close, but this is close adjacent. You know what I mean? Like this is a real artist tripped and fell and spilled their stuff on their canvas and accidentally made this. Like that's us. They sneezed and they created this. That's us. You know? A skilled artist could fart something better, but for us, we'll take a fart any day of the week. That's something. That means something. Not really. It's kind of weird. I probably don't quote me on that one, please. In fact, editor, cut this part out of the VOD. I'm the editor, and I don't edit things. I'm too lazy to edit that. Oh, man. I really... You know what? Add that to the list of things. If I ever win the lottery, we're getting a fucking editor. Because this shit is fucking chopped, dude. We've got to curate what people think of us. We can't keep getting away with it. We've got to change the people's opinion. We must receive the people's elbow. Hold on. You know what? I feel like our lines are getting like extra sloppy. Let's just take a sec. Let's zoom out and look at it and take a sec. Okay. You know, something I've been forgetting to do. Oh God, sorry. That is not it. Is it Alt-M? How bad is it? Give it to me straight. You know, it's not good, but it's not as bad as I thought it would. Like, it's basically equally as bad. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it has the same exact problem still, right? Weird ass fucking back and, hip shape, weird ass shoulders, weirdly small lips, all type of fucked up hair. Like, that's a chop job right there. So, like, we're clear. It it doesn't look any worse. It still looks bad. Like, we made it, right? It's actually fucking hilarious. It still just looks bad. Imagine it just like cleaned it up. Wait, I know who it is. I know who this is. I know what you are. We're not gonna say it. We're not there yet, but I understand now. I know how this accidentally happened. Fuck. Hold on. This isn't staying. Is it something like that? No, no, it's like that. I don't know. You know who this is. You know who that is. Okay. And I know what you are. Okay. Sorry, my hand kind of just needed a rest. I felt like I was really. Oh, fuck, we forgot to change. I felt like I was getting like really shaky on my lines. And I think I'm just like gripping too hard. Like, yeah, I think we might have been going a little too, we're getting a little too jiggy with it, if you will. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's a bit much, but fuck it. I don't give a shit. Emphasis on butt fuck it, you know? It's my chicken. It's chopped. Feel like I'm just squeezing it right now, bro. Like, we have got to fucking cool it. I don't like this. Get it out of here. Get. It's way too dark. What is that supposed to be is the problem. Hold on. What if I maybe do that instead? Does that help? Doesn't feel like it's helping very much. Feels like it's making it worse. As all things I do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What the fuck did I do? Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Who's all together? My hoes are getting heaved, let me tell you. Oh, I thought I couldn't keep going down. What? Why does that keep happening? That's the second time I've done that. I don't think I said anything the first time. I just thought I was just being an idiot. But this time, I really don't feel like I did anything. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it should have gone down. Going down, down, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba da ba ba da ba 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 da 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 dum. I know what you are. Say it. A gooner. I have been slacking in my rice shower efforts, shall we say. I must do some more off stream so we can maybe get somewhere for this person as part of a shit post that almost certainly is not going to happen because I am lacking. I just don't think I'm going to develop the skills to do what I want to do, and I don't want to just half-ass it. Do we? All right. So let's say I tweet this, which I would have no matter what. Do we put who we feel like we accidentally made? Like, I'm not gonna at them type of deal. I don't think. Should I? But like, do you know what I mean? Do we draw attention to it? What is that? What the fuck did I draw? I think that's the arm, right? That's like the elbow. Bro, my hand hurt. What? 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 What was that? How did that even happen? What did I press? Bro, how did I do that? What am I cooking up here? Dude, look at all the fucking like stray lines. Wait. What if we do this here? Feel like maybe just blend that a smidge. I think we'll be okay. Oh no. What am I? Where am I? I should be almost at the shoulder, right? I think I might have just figured out what one of my biggest problems with this was. It's how fucking clean that line was. This is like a straight line for like 40 pixels. Unbelievable. What the fuck? It's why it seems so strange. It's like too clean. That's something I feel like I really have to start addressing or not addressing. Sometimes I just like I really genuinely feel like I need to have the best, most perfect line, and I just need to give up because it's not going to happen. I'm not good enough to do it, for one. And two, you know what? Would it really even matter? You know what I mean? Like, what difference would it really make if I did? Like, if every line was perfect, would I even care? Wait, I almost like it without that better. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why am I doing the shading here? I guess because I messed it up before. Okay, so now if I come through with this should really help darken it up. Nice. This is fucking chop, dude. Okay, so let's look a second. What can we do? We can add that black sleeve. That would add some contrast, but it might blend a little too much where it meets the dress. So I'm not really feeling that. I feel like it's really weirdly bare here, but I don't know what to do about that. Like maybe. Hold on. Oh, sorry. And then just like one more. And then like a blend. That's too much, right? I don't know. That doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah, I'm not too sure where this light's coming from. That it's like it's getting here and here, but then like the shadows are cast here, but not so much here, but it's here and it's light here. What am I doing? You know what I might need to do that I didn't think about? It's this. I didn't think about it because I wanted the dress darker. But we didn't really end up... Oh, that's a bit much, but that's okay. Can we please? If we get something like that. Just for like... You know... I mean, we all know what this is. We're not going to say. Okay. This might be my favorite eye I've ever done. That thing is fucking crazy. I don't know that as an overall perspective that necessarily works, but that shit slaps. That's actually a good eye. The rest of this is ass, but I like that eye. Okay. So let's hide the palette for a sec. The palette. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. I feel like I need to do more to the hair. Right? The hair is just gone. Right? The hair's chopped. The bottom of the mouth there, like the mouth sub nose area is just not great. The the nose itself is like okay-ish, but like the bridge maybe needed to come out a little more to sort of, I don't know, maybe not be as chopped looking. Like it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. It like both needs to come back. Maybe the eye. Can I move the eye? How can I move the eye? I don't think I can. Let's try. Maybe the eye needs to come up. Like the shape of the eye is fine. Okay. So we're gonna have to like repaint some skin probably. That's not a huge deal, right? Does that help? Or does that make it worse? I don't know if it's because this is just how it's been. I feel like I like this better. What do we think? I don't know what it is, but like this right here is just not right to me. I feel like there's too much space here. But I don't know. Like, it didn't look right when I just tried to close that gap. But, like, that could just be because I'm so used to staring at this point. I don't know. Maybe I don't feel like the fix is to remove the jaw. I don't know how to put this. Okay. So if I shorten this so that the nose doesn't feel in line or as in line with this, the chin will be too small. If I move this up and like towards it, this will be too far out. And then I'll have to move it, and then the chin will be too small. I think ultimately the problem is this here, but I don't know that there's a way for me to fix it at this point. I think as soon as I did base layer, we lost our chance. Maybe, hold on. Just to like increase it a little bit. It's still too big, but I feel like that does help ease it a little bit. I think ultimately the impression this gives off is the body is facing that way. This eye is correct, the back eye, but this eye is not correct. And I think that's because I actually matched the original where I did talk about this morning, where the eye, it felt very flat, and I excused it because theirs is a work in progress. And you know, I'm sure they'll end up adding like a bunch of dimension to it to make it not feel as flat as mine. But unfortunately, mine is kind of close to done. So it's kind of looking goofy, right? It's very flat on the top, and then there's like a bunch of dimension to the rest of it. I'm gonna go ahead and save for now. This lady here. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. So I didn't upload. I should have called it the lady too. So usually when I upload these to YouTube, I didn't upload this yet. I usually do it like fucking 1 a.m. Usually I upload the original ping um for that, like the final thing, or like one of them if there's more than one. And we kind of just fucking lost that, didn't we? I guess what I can do is save a version of this that's just the LARP, maybe. I don't know. Well, I'll deal with that later. Nobody gives a shit. Um, yeah, I don't think there. I think it's too late to like fix whatever the hell's going on here. uh, you know that happens. That shit happens. What I'm gonna do real quick is, what do we think? Maybe try and do something like that. I don't know. This light just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, does it? And that's what happens when you're doing this probably for the first time. I mean, the lighting stuff's not really the first time, but We just have like some. Nah, that one didn't work. So let's maybe like just throw out some random little strings of hair. What do we think? Nah, maybe like one there, one there. Okay. Damn you. I don't really care much for this. Like whatever it is I'm trying to do here, it's not right, but I don't know how to do this better, so OWEO. All right. It's probably gonna have to do. I think we gotta call it on these. Maybe we also do OWEO in the eye. Wait, I already did actually, right? I think that was that one. I think you could just barely tell though. Did you guys pick up that that's how I've been signing them? Man. So looking at the original, I just don't feel like I did theirs justice. I don't know how else to put it. Okay. Pose. You know what? Let's score ourselves. We'll do color accuracy, pose, and like maybe the flow. How about that? Pose, I'll say an 8 out of 10. I'll be generous because I actually think I captured it pretty well for me. I know we changed the arm to be like tucked. I ended up not really putting basically the arms are like this. You know what I mean? So like none of it's visible. Sorry, I just fucking slapped the mic. But you know, it's kind of a cop out because I couldn't get it to go. But like the general pose, I feel like we captured that, right? Like you can tell I'm stealing from Yumu 080 here. But like the flow of the hair, zero, like zero out of 10. The colors, honestly, I mean, I purposely did the eye different, but like, I don't know, kind of not too far off, right? Probably like a 6. I mean, not terrible. All things considered, I feel like I didn't do it justice because it's not like as whimsical or like, I don't know how to put it other than like the flow just isn't right. Like this feels very flat. What I did feels very flat and like not like a cohesive flowing image. It feels like somebody who has seen a drawing before tried to draw something, which is exactly what happened, but it's not what we want. I guess it's not my goal. It's not what I set out to do. I don't know. I feel like I didn't do it justice, but at the same time, I didn't do like a particularly terrible job. I guess overall, like my proportions are off again. My hair suffered severely. My shading's okay. The eye kind of slapped, but like it's very flat, so that's probably why it's kind of good, right? Because it kind of ultimately is just it's just kind of a face on eye. There's just one of them. Um, man, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss of what to do next. So I didn't really think I'd actually like get to a point where I think there's not much else for me to do on this, right? Like I could keep going. I could keep shading some things in and add like smaller and smaller details. But I don't think it's going to improve anything. I'm just going to be like pushing a brush through wet canvas, if that makes sense. Like when I was a wee lad, well, I was a wee lad. I used to like obviously I've painted before, right? I used to, you know, finger paint, all right? Watercolor paint. And what would happen is too much paint you would like go through like your paper or your canvas or whatever. Like it would just if you didn't know what you were really doing, you would just go right through it because you'd saturate it. I feel like that's kind of what will happen if I keep going. Like obviously that's not gonna happen that way, but I feel like if I just keep going, I, I'm like poking a dead horse. I'm beating a dead horse or whatever the fuck the phrase is. I It's not gonna get better. Adding more lines to this isn't gonna make it better. I've got nothing left to do with this, you know? Like, what more can I do? Would it have been nice if I got the proportions better here? Yeah, absolutely. But I didn't. And there's really no way to fix it at this point, right? Would it have been nice if I got the hair better here? Yeah, but there's no way to fix it, right? I could, here's what I could do, right? I can fix this. I can fix that. I can fix this. How? New layer, white, 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 and just start drawing and then try and blend color. That's like fixing a bald tire, right? Like, okay, you got a nail in your tire. The tire's bald. You need new tires, right? Like, what am I doing? You put the fucking plug in the tire and you go to the tire shop and you get 4 new tires because you probably should have done it 6 fucking months ago, right? You don't fucking put plugs in and like get a fucking sawzall or a Dremel and carve in your own tread. You fucking get new tires. It's over. This is done. There's nothing else I can do here, I don't think. Not at my skill level. A skilled person with better focus, maybe here's what I'll say. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to work on this again tomorrow. It doesn't make sense to me still, even still. But if I were to do it, what I would do is, you know, do it tomorrow or like another day when I'm refreshed and I can approach it with a better mind, right? I haven't been drawing for 3 hours, right? And I can just kind of go and my lines will hopefully be cleaner. Like my mentality will be cleaner. But we're not there. So it doesn't make sense to do that. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to take the L, learn from it, right? Proportion, proportion, proportion. Cleaner lines, shading, right? The perspective still. Hair is fucking confusing. Right? We'll take the lessons, we'll take the L's and move on. I think ultimately one of my big things here is hair and me feeling like I'm both doing too much and too little. Right? Like adding these random fucking things works so well like right here and right here. Looks like ass here. Looks terrible here. So it's like I need to get more consistent. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Like I really just want to draw like a line here, but that doesn't make any sense. Let's undo whatever the fuck it is I just did there. Okay. I've really overstayed my welcome. I think I'm gonna get off. I could probably stream for like another 30 minutes, but I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I just don't feel like I'm gonna get anywhere with this. Like like what am I cooking? Literally nothing. It's not working, bro. Like this is not looking good for me. I don't like this. Um so yeah, I think I'm gonna get off for now. That's probably what 4.5 hours of drawing today. That's more than usual. That's pretty good. And I'm happy. Um and I'm happy I let this I hold on. You know what? Here's what we can do. Ooh, actually, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. It's actually kind of cool. That's actually, I really like that, stylistically speaking. Here we go. This is how we started, bro. From that, look at how far off we got. What? Dude, we clean this up. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Each time I just did that, by the way, probably created another version. Okay, let's actually not save it then. Okay. I'm gonna get off for the night. I know it's a little early stream wise, but thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. By the way, in case you were wondering, is accidentally turned this into Saruei. um, if she doesn't mind being mangled, rather. Thank you so much for being here, though. Thanks for anyone who was playing the guessing game along with us. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, whatever it is for you. I appreciate you. Hopefully, I'll catch you in the next one. There should be a morning art stream tomorrow. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I'll figure that out. But hopefully, I will see you then. Bye.